Hey DCWA fam, it is your girl Candy Hustle, and I want to give you like a small story time just to let you know how I've been doing. So recently I've been asking my guest and my co-host when they come on how they're doing mentally, asking them to rate their life, and they'll tell me, 1 through 10. If it's a 1, of course, it's like bad, danger. If it's a 10, they're doing amazing. So right now for me, today is October the 6th. I'm recording here at Patchwerk Studio 2024. And I will say I'm feeling like an 8. I'm going to say an 8 because it's an 8. There's no explanation needed, but I just feel like an 8. And it's the beginning of the month. I'm feeling really optimistic. And just to give you an update on my life. So a couple of weeks ago, I did Revolt World. I'm excited about that because this year I attended as media. And so Revolt World, it's like a 3-day media event, conversations with panels, activations. It's a really great time. Like creatives come together, celebrities come, influencers, like people from the music industry come. Cameron was there, Cam Newton, different it's like live podcasts take place, performances. It was like a really great time. So in 2022, I had DM'd them, Revolt World, and I'm like, hey guys, can I come as media? And I didn't put it in that way, but you have to ask them, how can you get media passes? And no one responded. So I'm like, that, all right, cool. And so in 2023, I went with my homegirl Gigi. So she has a swimwear line, right? And it's called Avid Swim. So shout out to Gianna. So I pretty much told this story a little bit on Facebook and Instagram already, but I just typed it out. But now I'm telling you guys here on the podcast. And so I went with Gianna last year. She was invited because she's a designer with Walmart. They invite designers out. So she went. And we were like VIP everything. So it was an amazing experience. And so this year I go, well, hold on. Last year, Diddy was there. Should I be saying his name? But anyway, and I'm pressed out my mind like, Diddy. Just pressed. Trying to put my card in his pocket. The security grabbed my hand, like grabbed my wrist and put like this karate like hold on it, like, lady, what are you doing? Get back. It was hilarious. So then after that, I give my card to this other guy. I don't know who he is, but that was the end of that. And fast forward to this year, I applied for media credentials and they was like, all right, come through. Dope Chick with Ambition podcast gets official media credentials. I get my media pass and I go and I cover the event. I'm getting great content. I get to enter the live podcast like front row. I'm getting great footage. I'm connecting with different guests. It was like wonderful. And it just showed me that delayed doesn't mean denied, right? In your journey, things will not always come when you want them to come. And that's what I have to remember. Candy, when you want things, it doesn't mean that you're going to get them when you want them. Chill out. Like, you're not going to fail. Just because it's not happening now doesn't mean that it's not going to happen. And so I went as media. I got acknowledged as media. I got my footage, and my podcast is doing amazing. It will be turning 5 next month, and I've been podcasting consistently for going on 5 years, no interruptions, connecting with great women. And 𝐇𝐄𝐑𝐄, who is the CEO of Revolt, 𝐇𝐄𝐑𝐄 Samuels, he said something there at Revolt on his actual live podcast. He had Cam Newton, and his show is called The Black Print. And he said that we need to take inventory, because Cam was talking about how he made it to the Super Bowl. Cam Newton had made it to the Super Bowl, but he didn't win. He does not have a Super Bowl ring. However, it's important that we take inventory and we look over our list of the things that we did succeed and what we have done, and acknowledge them and clap for ourselves for how far we have come and what we did succeed in, right? Don't look at a list of the things that's not checked off. Look at the things that we have checked off, right? So if I look at my list, I'm like, wow, Can, you've interned with Kimora Lee. You worked with, Russell Simmons. I mean, these people may now have certain reputations and names and things of that nature now, but back when I did it, they were sought after. These positions were sought after. So I'm still thankful for my journey. You worked with Mac. You worked at Columbia Records. You interned here. You did this. And this is all a part of your journey, and it's shaping you, and it's a part of your story, and it's leading you up to what's next. So I'm so excited and I'm thankful. And so while I was at Revolt World, I came across a young lady named Chelsea, and she was asking me, she was like, "Oh, you work for Revolt?" So I'm like, "Well, I'm doing media, I'm media too." And I'm like, "Oh, okay, well, where's your pass?" I'm asking her, does she have her stuff? So we end up chopping it up. Now, Chelsea says she used to work for Rolling Out. I believe that's the outlet. And then she mentioned that she would like to work for Revolt. And she was just asking me, how do I stay optimistic on my journey? And I was just saying, hey, I've been doing it since forever. You know what I mean? I feel as though me personally, I should be way further in my position, in my career. I feel like I should be established. I feel like everything should be aligned now, but it's not. And I still have to be on this journey. And she was just saying, how do you remain optimistic and not down? And I was like, I have my down moments. I cry. It's days that I'm down, I cry, and I'm just like, I'm over it. Guys, like, I'm literally like over it. But that doesn't last forever. I'm over it. I cry one day, I may cry 2 days, and then I boss up the next. You know what I mean? I pause, but I don't stop. I don't quit. I go through all the emotions. You know what I mean? Like, I'm going to tell y'all, I'm going to keep it real, because the journey towards success is not easy. And if anyone says that it is, they may have come from an easy life, or they just may not be keeping it real. But I'm going to keep it real with you. If you want a certain lifestyle, and if you're a creative, it's definitely not easy. It's not. So you have to just keep your head up on some Tupac shit. Keep your head up and know that no's will eventually turn into yes. Or L's are not losses. They can be lessons, and they can be preparing you for what's in store, right? Stay out your head. You know what I mean? Stay out your head. Like, stay in the game and stay out your head. That's all you can do. So when you listen to my podcast, just know that everything that I'm going through, I know that adversity is building my character, and I know that people are watching me and they know that I'm going to win, but I have to know that I'm going to win, right? Because I'm not doing this for anybody else. I'm doing everything that I'm doing it for me, because at the end of the day, I matter, not you. Not saying that you don't matter, but if you understand what I'm saying, me, I have to get up every day and do everything that I do for myself. So, Chelsea, if you are listening to my podcast, that is just how I stay in the game. My desire to succeed is greater than my desire to give up. That is my quote. If you see it anywhere, say, that's Candy's quote, and tell them to take it down or pay me. But I do have something new coming up, guys and gals. It's so amazing. I can't wait for you all to experience it. It's a product, and it's really great. So that's why I'm at an 8, because I have like the jitters a little bit about it, because it's new. And you know, when it's new, you're like a little sensitive because you don't know how everybody's going to embrace it. But it's fire. And it's the color red. And red is like a motivating color. It's like alarming, but alarming is good. It's attractive. It has something to do with my voice, right? Ow. Y'all gonna love it. But that's what's been going on with me. I wanted to give y'all like an update. I wanted to powwow with you. I'm always doing like a What's Good Candy in relation to the celebs, right? But this What's Good Candy was in relation to me. So I'm doing good. I'm feeling good. I'm always looking good and smelling good. And it's almost my birthday. almost the birthday. Almost Scorpio season. Yes, it's Libra season right now. That is my moon. However, I am a proud Scorpio. So, I also have to update you. We are not going on YouTube in November. It's going to be December now, because of the fact that I have the new venture coming for November. Yes. Y'all gonna see. Just chill. Y'all gonna start seeing it in a couple of weeks. But I thought it was gonna be November for the YouTube. December is going to be YouTube. Me and Kev are gonna come in December. We're gonna give you the rundown, because there's been mad stuff going on with the celebs. So just chill and just wait. But this was a What's Good Candy. Just me mixed in with a little bit of, motivation, as I always do. And make sure that you all are just staying focused. Try not to overwhelm yourself. And just know that whatever's for you will be. And if it's not for you, it won't be. And those that are supposed to be in your life will remain. I'm starting to see the shift already. And I think I told y'all, if y'all haven't looked at my TikTok, I did the scary prayer. Baby, people have been dropping like flies out of here. And that's good too. Deuces. Ain't no re-entry either. Scorpios don't play that re-entry stuff. Once you're out, you're out. You can't come back in. I don't even care if you're trying to pay. Wait, hold on. The birthday's on the way, so you might gotta pay. You feel me? Yeah. if you're trying to come back, you're going to have to pay extra for the B-Day. And that's only temporary. After that is kick you to the curb. But no, I did the scary prayer. And I was asking God, like, please remove anybody that doesn't need to be here. Because at the end of the day, we going forward. I don't need nobody from the past in the future. And that's on what? Period. That's all. So I hope you guys enjoyed this update, this small little rant. And make sure that you guys come back next month. Tune in for Scorpio season. We're going to have some more amazing guests. And thank you for tuning in to Dope Chick with Ambition podcast. Mwah.